What up, y'all? Today I'm going with a little Asian persuasion, and I've gotten my son's permission to go out on a date, so I'm gonna make this super fast. Forgive me for my son's shenanigans. I'm gonna give you guys the ingredients that I'm gonna be using right now. Again, this is super fast because I've gotten permission from my teenage son to actually go out on a date. So let's get this started. Okay, so as you guys know, I like to cook very flavorful and very fast. I use a lot of pre-bought ingredients or canned ingredients or frozen, so this is how I'm gonna get this done. By no means is this authentic, but it tastes bomb as fuck, and you're gonna get it for a lot cheaper. I spent about 20 bucks on all my ingredients, and it's gonna feed 3 of us today for dinner, tomorrow for lunch, and again tomorrow for dinner. We got some barbecue pork here. This is about half a pound. It cost me like $2. I got some frozen wontons. These are pork and shrimp. These cost me about 3 bucks. I got some bamboo shoot slices, some snap peas, some woodier mushrooms. I got half a pound of shrimp. These were on sale. Baby carrots that I used in yesterday's recipe. Some bok choy. There's about 8 of them in here. Sesame oil. And I don't have regular soy sauce, so I'm using Silver Swan. This is a Filipino soy sauce, so it's very pungent, so I'm gonna use about half of what I would normally use. Okay, here I got about 3 liters of water. Normally I would have about a liter of chicken broth and then 2 liters of water, but since I don't have chicken broth today because I haven't cooked any chicken, then I'm gonna use my old faithful, the Knorr chicken flavor bouillon. This is all gonna be pretty much wash. Take off the ends of the snap peas, chop up my baby carrots, and then basically I'm gonna throw everything in together. This I'm gonna throw in at the end, the barbecue pork, and my shrimps I'm also gonna throw in at the end because they cook quick. Okay, I've julienned about 10 of my baby carrots. I've cut the chips off my snap peas. I got all my wood ears. I would normally use half, but I love mushrooms, so I'm gonna use all of them. Now I just have to rinse all this and my bok choy. My water's boiling, and then I'm gonna assemble everything. Okay, so my water started boiling, and then I started adding the wontons, and that's gonna definitely drop down the temperature of the water. Once it starts boiling again, leave these wontons in for about 5 to 6 minutes, or depending on your package instructions. I forgot to advise that I am using 2 of these packets because I had one on hand. And I have a lot of other stuff that's going in it, so I think 2 is going to be a lot better. And again, I'm using just pre-frozen pork and shrimp wonton. You can use any wonton that you want. I just added my Knorr chicken flavor bouillon, and as you can see, the water gets a little bit darker. Just add enough to taste. Don't over salt because we are going to use the soy sauce to flavor the water a little bit, the broth, excuse me. So you don't want to over season. I used about 4 tablespoons, and then I added a pinch of salt. All right, I'm gonna start adding the soy sauce, and again, because I'm using the Filipino brand Silver Swan, it's a lot saltier than our normal Kikkoman soy sauce. So just add a tablespoon and you should be fine. I'm also gonna add 1 tablespoon of sesame sauce. This is the sesame sauce, and this is my last half tablespoon to equal the whole tablespoon. All right, after adding the soy sauce and the sesame oil, I just tasted the broth, and honestly, it's bomb AF. Like, it tastes just like you went to an Asian restaurant and ordered some wonton soup. All right, these little dudes have been going for about 5 minutes, so now I'm gonna add my carrots and my snap peas. And I'm also gonna add the entire package of the wood ears that I got. Let that go until everything's nice and tender. After I added the carrots and the snap peas and the wood ears, that's been going for about 2 minutes. I'm gonna add my can of bamboo shoots. Let that go for another 2 minutes, and then once that's done, I'm gonna add my shrimp. And then after my shrimp is cooked, it should take about 30 seconds because shrimp cooks fast. I'm gonna add the barbecue pork, and then we're done. This is seriously one of the fastest dinners you can make. It didn't even take me a whole half hour. Actually, before I throw in my shrimp, I totally forgot to throw in my bok choy, so I'm gonna add that now. And bok choy cooks pretty quick, so just keep your eye on it. All right, I'm gonna be adding my shrimp in next. What the? How did that get in there? All right, my bok choy's been going. My shrimps are washed, and now I'm gonna add them in. And I got my shrimp peeled and deveined, and they were actually on sale, so I got the half a pound for a really good price. Once your shrimp are in, just watch them because they tend to pink rather quickly, like anywhere between, let's say, like a minute and 30 seconds. Keep your eye on them. Alright, it hasn't even been a full minute and already my shrimps are pink, so we're done with this. The last thing I'm going to do is add in that barbecue pork that I bought at the Asian store. Put those in and stir it in. Oh my gosh, here's that sneaky beer again. And that is it. We're done. Everything's added. I'm telling you, it's like the quickest dinner you'll ever make. It was under half an hour. We've got wontons, wood ear, barbecue pork, bok choy, snap peas, shrimp, and your carrots. Bon appetit, my peeps. Alright, this is what we look like all served up. Tell me that doesn't look bomb. So my boy's gonna grub right now. He's gonna be full, having a full tummy before I actually head out. And then for dessert, I got him some of these egg roll cookies, which are also freaking bomb. That's it. Peace and good eats, my peeps. I hope you enjoyed.